Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today's video is just going to be using products that I feel work best for my mature skin. There's a jewelry that I want to talk about today. So yeah, a few things happening in today's video. But if you want to see how I came up with this look and what products I enjoy on my mature 50-year-old skin, please continue watching. And if you are new today, the biggest welcome to you. And I hope you subscribe and hit that notification bell and join our amazing family here. Okay, you guys, come check out the products I enjoy using on my mature skin. We are officially in the holiday season and I am so excited. I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Mine went really well. It went very smooth. The guests came. There was 9 of us. It was nice and intimate. And it sounded like you guys had a great time too. I talked to a few of you and yeah, it sounded like you had a lovely Thanksgiving as well. I don't think any of us that I talked to went out shopping. I don't think we even wanted to go there, but yeah, I did some shopping online, but I do want to talk about a piece right now that I'm wearing, you guys. This necklace is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm sure you guys were looking at it when I was started filming, but I definitely want to share this with you guys. It is amazing, and where I got it from is a fellow YouTube creator, Janie Walsh. I've been following her for the longest time, you guys, even before I started my channel. She actually was one of the first influencers that if I wrote something, she responded to right away. And she has helped me along with my channel. I've had a few questions along the way, and she was always so helpful. And she has come up with her own jewelry line, you guys, and she makes these personally. They are handmade. I was so impressed with the items that I purchased from her. They are just so high quality made, and these are all crystals. All these beads here. I also got a bracelet, and this has like a little charm on here, and that is my zodiac sign here, which is Capricorn. But these are all crystals, and I chose them because all of the crystals do something different. I'm going to show you this necklace. It clips like this, so it just comes apart very easily. And when you take it off, those are all crystals here. And these are crystals in the back here that lean against my neck. And again, they all do different things. And I'll show you her website here. And as you go through, you will see, you can read on which each crystal will do for your well-being. And yeah, it is just amazing, you guys. And like I said, this quality of this necklace, it has some weight to it. It is not cheap at all. She said that she does put something over the material so it won't tarnish. It's very, very well made. And, you can wear it, with the clasp in the front like this, or you can turn it around and wear it like this, to have it more dressy. But either way, it is dressy if you ask me. Even this is very, very dressy. So yeah, and she, wears a lot of t-shirts because she's in Florida right now. She lives there, and it looks really nice. So if you have like a V-cut t-shirt or dress or anything, it looks super pretty against the skin. So I absolutely love this, you guys. I'm hoping that the crystals will work for what I wanted to do. And again, yeah, the bracelet is super nice too. So go check out that website. It's not super expensive at all. Like again, these are, real crystals, and they're handmade specifically for you. And I believe the necklaces come in 16, 18, and 20 inches. And you guys, these bracelets, it is elastic, but it's not that chintzy elastic where this is gonna, stretch and not fit right away. Like, when I put it on, I can feel that it's going to be taut for a while. It comes in a nice padded envelope. And then it also comes in these little pretty pouches here. And it will tell you what your crystals are. And I just found that very nice. It's just very well thought of. She has her website on here. So definitely check her out. She has a channel here. She's on TikTok, Instagram, and also she does a podcast, you guys. Her podcasts are amazing. She has these dating diaries. Oh my gosh, I can't get enough of those. So yeah, she's just a really talented individual. I love her dearly. She's been nothing but gracious to me and kind. So I love you, Jamie. Congratulations on your line. I'm so proud of you. Okay, so let's get started on the makeup, you guys. Guys, these products I'm going to use, I think would work well with anyone's skin, but I really think that it really works with mature skin. I've just been thinking, lately that I really should do a look that would help, mature ladies out there because we do have obstacles, So I definitely been wanting to do this kind of video for a while. So I'm just going to put on some eye primer. I'm just using this Onus that I get on Amazon. I use it all the time on my channel. But if you're new, I think that this product works really well with mature eyelids because it's not too drying and it's not too creamy. So I think it is just the perfect formula, for your eyelids. Everything I use, you guys, is always listed in the description box below. So the palette I'm going to use today, you guys, is the BH Naughty palette. Unfortunately, I do not think that this palette is available on their website anymore, but I have seen it around the internet on different websites. Keep your eye out for that. Hopefully BH, will bring it back for the holidays. But yeah, if you do have this palette, you should go grab it and follow along and we can come up with a look together. But this is what it looks like inside, you guys. These colors are just so much fun and they all have, holiday names to them. And the look that I'm going to come up with is one that I think, works best with mature skin. I have hooded eyes, so this is just my go-to look, you guys. So I'm going to go in with the first shade, and that is a Sacred Santa. And it's just a very neutral transition shade. And when I do my look for a hooded eye, I try to relax my eye as much as possible. And that way when I'm at my relaxed state, I want to be able to see that color. So I just keep my eye pretty relaxed and I just kind of mark it to where I know it will be seen when my eye is at rest. I've been bringing it like towards my inner corner a lot lately just to add a little bit more depth. You guys, look how easy these blend out. They are unbelievable. And then when you are, think that you've laid enough product and you just want to take some off, I just clean my brush really well. And that way I can just move that product right up towards my eyebrow. Relax my eye and I'm going to mark it to where I know it will be seen when I'm just, at my relaxed state. And then a lot of times I will bring it out further than it needs to be because you can always clean that up. But I do like sometimes for it to fade out a little bit. And you can always add a little bit more product. And I just use a very, very light hand. I kind of always like that more elongated look for my eye. And I think I'm going to go in with this shade here, and it's called Santa Baby. Just been loving these cranberry and plum looks. For the longest time, I wasn't able to use those shades because my eyes used to be sensitive to these shades. And lately, knock on wood, they've been okay. So I'm going to take advantage of, being able to use that color or these colors when I can. So as you can see, how beautiful of a shade these are. And you guys, like I said, they blend just so well. Okay, so then I clean off my brush and I angle my brush more towards, going up because that's where I want the product to go. I want it to fade into that other shade. When you tilt your brush upward like this, of course, that's where the eyeshadow is going to go. Yeah, I'm always seeing that I'm having to move things as I age. It could be, you guys, in a matter of a couple months where I'll have to change my placement, because as we get older, the things change more quickly. And I'm going to be 51 in January, so yeah, things are starting to move a little quicker as I age. The next shade I want to go into is this Nutcracker here. And this is a plum shade, a deep plum shade. I'm going to tap that off pretty good. And I'm just going to go right here in that outer corner, just very focused though, right here. And I do find using a lighter hand with your mature skin on the eyelids is the best because If you push too hard, it is tugging, and I tend to do that a lot. I know I do. I've seen it on my videos. But, if I do, just take my time and just use a very, very light hand, it does help with that tugging. Keeping it really focused on this outer portion of my eye. I tend to always have two brushes in my hand. You might not always see it because, the editing and stuff, but I'm constantly placing, and then I'll buff out if need be. Okay, and then I'm going to go on this shade here. It's called Cheers. Ooh, that is pigment. I forgot how pigmented these shimmers are. So I'm just going to tap a little bit on and then spread it around. I basically just touched it, and look how much comes out. So yeah, be very careful if you do find this palette, or if you have it. I'm sure you know that these shimmers are very, very pigmented. Well, the whole palette is very pigmented. I just want to take this chestnut, and again, I'm just lightly coating my finger, and I'm just going to go over that because this is more like a glitter. So I'm just adding just a little bit of sparkle. Now, this clearly would not be a look that I'd be wearing to work, but yeah, this palette is just too much fun for me just to do a basic eye look. And then to line my eyes, I'm just going to use my Maybelline, and this is the Master Precise Skinny. I absolutely love these pencils, you guys, and I'm going to use the shade Black, and these are just so nice, and I think with mature eyes as well, a liquid eyeliner can look harsh. And I have been finding that lately as I get older as well. So I just been taking like a pencil liner and, applying it and then smudging it out. And it looks so nice. And the nice thing is it doesn't have to be super precise like with a liquid liner. This you can just kind of go in, and when you smudge it off, and almost, you can even create a better wing, I think, than with a liquid liner. It just gives you more room for error, which I love. I don't have to be super, super precise and get aggravated that I can't get my wing to look perfect. So yeah, this is nice. I just, what I did is I just put basically a little bit of product here at that corner, and I'm just smudging it out. Okay, so then for my complexion, you guys, I just love this stuff. It's a Maybelline 4-in-1. And mine's in the shade 00. And the reason why I just love it is it gives such a beautiful glow under certain foundations, especially the more matte is when I tend to use this. They say it's the dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury. I do not own that, so I do not know. But a lot of people do say that it is the dupe. And honestly, it works beautifully as a primer too. And I even put it under my eyes, you guys, because it's super hydrating. I just feel like it works really nice even under my eyes. Look at the glow that it gives, like just immediately, like my whole face totally livened up. Now I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Master Blur Stick. You guys know how much I love this. If you're new to my channel, it's quite the obsession. And I honestly cannot even wear my makeup without it now. So it just really covers my pores so good. I just have such deep pores, especially on my nose. And as I age, it's starting to happen a lot right there too. Then what I've been wearing a lot lately to work, you guys, is this Dermablend CC Cream. Mine's in the shade 37N. It's a more matte finish, but when I pair it with this, you'll see it looks so nice, and it lasts a good amount of time at my work. You do not need a lot. Sometimes I like to do is go in with my brush first, and I love this Anissa brush. I use it a lot here on my channel, and yeah, you just see how quickly that blends in. I think, pairing it with this under it, I just think it helps the, foundation glide smoothly over the face when you use this. Okay, so it's all applied, and then I always do go back over with a sponge. No matter what, you guys, I just like to really push this product into my skin. When I have the time, I really, really take my time and pushing my products into, the skin. I honestly would probably spend 5 minutes of just doing this when I have the time. Now, when I'm going to work, no, I don't do that. Concealer I've been reaching for a lot lately, you guys, is this NARS. And I did not like it, in the beginning, if you saw that video. But yeah, you just need very, very little. Is their Radiant Creamy Concealer. So yeah, I've been using that. Now, you guys, I want to try this. This is a new brush that my son and daughter-in-law purchased for me. Just, saying that they're proud of me for my channel, that I kept going and didn't quit yet. Um, but it's through Rose. She's super big over on Instagram. They came up with their own brushes. So the kids got me, it's the C30 brush, and it's their concealer, well, yeah, it is theirs, their concealer brush. So let's take a look at what it looks like. Ooh, is that pretty? So this is the brush here. And this is super, super nice and soft. They're saying that this is very multi-use. Like it'd be great for, to cut a crease. She uses it a lot right here, which I can see, that would work really well. But today I'm going to use it with my concealer. So let's just put on a little bit. And I'm just going to put a little bit on in the inner and outer corner. For mature eyes, I think this is the best way to do this, because too much concealer and is really going to accentuate the wrinkles. So I've just been using very, very little. Ooh, I like this brush. This is really, really nice. It's very, very precise of where you want it to go. Yeah, this is, ooh, I love it, this brush. Well, I will say they are not cheap. That is the problem. I mean, they're not ungodly priced, but they're not super cheap either. So to get the whole set would cost quite a bit of money. Super happy that the kids got me this brush though, just so I can test it out. But yeah, it feels super, super nice. And I'm actually just going to take whatever's left over from my concealer and put that up here on my brow bone. And I added just a little bit more concealer, and you can really put this brush into those wrinkles. And many other brushes, you can't really be that precise. Like right here, I have that dark spot, and I really can go right in there with this brush. I'm telling you, these influencers are coming out with some really amazing products and jewelry here. And I know Kelly Strack, she just came out with some jewelry as well. Also, another product you guys have been using a lot is this Kiko, and this is a contour stick. What I love about this is honestly it's the perfect shade, and I believe that this is in the shade, it just says 201. I believe there's only 2 shades, and this is the darkest one. When I go to apply my contour, I'm trying to look straight ahead. I'm trying to do this, you guys, and putting it right where I want that to sink in. And that's usually about right here. So if I look straight ahead, I think I'm getting a better idea than if I go here, then I tend to want to go, further down. So if I look straight ahead, I'm just going to add the product right there. And I love that this product blends out super well, super fast. And just see how that does that. Yeah, it's just really, really nice product. And then when you're blending any kind of, liquid or stick contour, you're going to want to brush upward. Because if you start circling it or anything, it's going to fall really, really low. And then you just kind of defeated the purpose of what you're trying to do. And tapping seems to work really well too. Okay, I put a little bit too much on this side. So I'm just going to take my sponge that has the foundation on it, and I'm just going to calm that down. And then for powder, what I've been reaching for is this NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop. I love this in my T-zone. It really helps with diminish your pores or blur them. And it does help keep my makeup on, for a good amount of time. A lot of times I will just put it all over my face, but you know, when I do have the time, I like to use my e.l.f. Halo Glow or my Moira. It just helps keep that glow that I want going. You know, I don't want to cover it up with a matte powder. But if you do like the more matte look, you know, definitely this would work well all over the face. I just enjoy a glow on my face, but you know, that's all on preference. For bronzer, I've been loving this, you guys. I always will love this. It's the Milani, and this is in Suntan. I've just been trying to find the perfect brush for bronzer. So I've been playing around with brushes lately, and I'm just trying to find that perfect brush, you know, because a lot of my brushes will go in, you know, with too much product, and then some brushes not enough. So I have to find a brush that works really well with bronzer. If you guys know of any great bronzer brush, let me know. Okay, for blush, you guys are gonna laugh, but I've been using this. This was from that bin at Ulta for $1, and I just love this little blush. I love the shade of it. I just mix the two, and especially with this eye look, it just will go so nice. It's a nice formula. It stays pretty good all day. And then with my mature face and it's a little round, I tend to just focus really high on my cheekbone. And even sometimes I will rub it into the eyelid just so it kind of all looks like it's blended together. It just helps bring up that cheekbone, especially if you have a round face like me. And for highlighter, I love Milani, the Dolce Perla. Oh, it's such a beautiful, beautiful highlighter. And it's very, you know, you do get some brightness from it, but it doesn't accentuate the wrinkles too much. I like to put it here, a little bit down my nose, just a little bit, because my nose is oily throughout the day, so I don't want to accentuate that too much. I'm going to take that Rose and Ben brush here and put a little bit on, and let's see how it works. Ooh, that's perfect. Wow, this is a beautiful, beautiful brush. I'm just gonna put I mean, you could be so precise with this brush. I'm gonna go back into the palette here. I'm gonna start with the original shade, the Secret Santa, and just put a little bit along the lower lash line. I'm gonna go into the shade Nutcracker, and that's a deep plum. I'm just staying in the outer corner. And I think that's all I'm going to do with the eye look. Okay, and for the lips, you guys, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Bare 2 Commit. I've actually been using my Milani Nude Entrance, and I can't find it. So hopefully this lip liner will work with the lip product I've been using nonstop. And another little tip, you guys, for lining your lips is start down here instead of here, and then work your way up, especially if you want to overline. And then here I marked way below my lip line, not way below, but a good portion below. And then again, I'm starting from that inner corner or outer corner and work my way to that line I created. And then this product, you guys, I cannot stop using. It's through LA Girl, and it's a mood changer. And I'm actually just going to wipe the center of my lip of any of that foundation that's on there. And it's just a lip gloss, but watch what it does. It's a little spicy. Be careful of that. Look how the shade of my lips is already changing. And it'll probably get a little darker as long as, you know, the longer it sits on your lips. Okay, so then my secret weapon, you guys, is this. It's the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. This stuff is so amazing. I absolutely love it. I can't be without this. And why I love it so much is you know, when I go in, it really just melts any kind of powder product that I have on my face. And I like to go in just directly with my sponge for the most part. Every once in a while, I will spray my face, but I do like to just use the sponge. That way, I'm going in and getting exactly where I want, like over here by my ear. Because, you know, when I do wear a mask at work, you know, that mask, usually all the makeup is like in that area there. For mascara, I've been grabbing for this little combination through L'Oreal Lash Princess. This is their pink primer, and this is just their regular mascara. And you will see why. I'm just going to put a layer of this on the primer on my lashes. Okay, so that's what that looks like, and you see how fast that was. And I'm just going to put a little bit on the other eye, of course. And, and then you just let this dry down for about 2 minutes, and then you'll see what the mascara looks like over it. Okay, while it's drying down, I love this for my eyebrows. It's through Eye Method. I get it on Amazon, and it's just a nice little gel. And it came with 2 spoolies, and you'd think I could find those spoolies? No. But you're just basically going to tap a spoolie in the product, and then I just comb through this hair, you guys. I put way too much on it. I mean, you need so little, you guys. So I'm going to actually scrape off what I had on there and just go in. I love this stuff. My eyebrows stay so nice, and you know, you get a little bit of stiffness, but it's not grossly stiff. You know, it is just the right amount. And this just helps get any of that foundation that may have gotten into your eyebrows and just tames any flyaway hairs. Okay, so now that my lashes are drying down, you can see that the pink is kind of going away. You guys, I've been using this. It just saves the day. And plus, I can really just, you know, brush the mascara through my lashes. I mean, because you don't have to worry about any transfer onto your upper lid. It just saves me time. And I get this little shadow moon on Amazon, and that's in the description box below as well. Okay, so this is the eye look again, you guys. It looks so nice, and the thing is, it is younger colors. You know, I would say, you know, it's a more youthful shades. You know, a lot of the young people are wearing, you know, these colors, but you can see if you apply it right that a mature person still can get away with these colors. It's just a matter of application and blending them all together. So I actually really love it. I love the complexion. I think those 2 products work amazing together. This will help any situation. If you guys never tried it, you should. It's only $10. It's, you know, this will change a whole look. But yeah, I love how everything looks. It's super youthful, but still age appropriate. So that's always my goal, is to try to make it still age appropriate, but it's still fun, you know, so definitely play with color. It's a blast, you know, you can come up with some fun, you know, look. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. The point being is just play with your makeup and see what works, you know, best with your mature skin. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had a lot of fun making it. And again, this jewelry is just absolutely beautiful. You'll be seeing me wear this a lot on my channel now. And again, everything that I mentioned today is going to be linked in that description box down there. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give me that thumbs up. I love and appreciate you guys. And until next time.